afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. It'll be Diamond Dynasty Season Series play here between Arkansas and Cooperstown. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Christian Yelich is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Long throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lofton sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Into the box, Justin Bohr trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Jake Lamb standing in now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In the dirt here, a runner on first with two away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Hard hit ball to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the. Digging in, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. first two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the move is Lofton. On the ground up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Jed Jerko
just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Catcher number 41.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Marcus Stroman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christian Yelich.
Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Yadier Molina. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Line softly toward the hole. A quick out number 1. Here's Will Myers.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Myers.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Leading off for
stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Frazier. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. So here's Matt Kemp now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty between the Warriors and the Outlaws. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Starling Marte stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is under it. 2 down. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is in is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Christian
hit hard to short. Villar gloves it, and a rather easy first out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Way out in front. Throw goes over to third, and he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And they get the force over there for the first out. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
It's there. He's out trying to take third. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morales is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr.
Justin Bohr.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Here's Jed Jerko now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi. Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Arkansas and Lancaster. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. In is Christian Yelich. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Arkansas, center fielder Christian Yelich.
Scorched to third. And he's retired here, one away. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Kemp is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Lancaster, center fielder Starling.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Will swing it from the left side right here. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there are two down. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks...
A swing and a miss. That retired. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. The pitch. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Conforto is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Justin Bour. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lamb.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramirez on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll... Standing in, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Miguel.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eric Hosmer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Second baseman, Jed.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1.
Nope,
and the changeup is way low that time. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, calling that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. JT Realmuto becomes the first out of the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
That one's in there, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Victor Martinez will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ramirez going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jack Daniels. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jack Daniels.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably.
I got the count 2-2.
Can't throw that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Ripped down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lamb has room in foul territory. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On the move again from first. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Francisco Liriano. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. A pitch out. The throw. And the throw's in fact dropped. Runner goes for third. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Sanchez is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Aaron Judge.
And he pops him up back behind second base. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Standing in, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Jed Jerko is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Just short, hit hard. And he is out on the tag. Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off the 4th inning, center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Marte.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Here it comes. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
The left fielder, number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ramirez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Lamb is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Realmuto finds it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
JT Realmuto.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting.
in is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Yelich is running. Pitch inside. The throw. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. And the runner's breaking for third. This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he will strike him out. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 2 on his line this far.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit to short. Daniels has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Striding in once again, Justin Bohr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Ready for another chance. Jack Daniels will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jack Daniels.
Hit out toward second. A quick out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Liriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And ready for another shot now, Jake Lamb. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
In there, and it's even at 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number
Here's
3.
Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here it comes.
Brad.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Sanchez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Adam Duvall will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end. Jerry Blevins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
First and second here with nobody out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Hosmer stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now both runners on the move. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's smoked, but right into the shift. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's on the move again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Realmuto is after it, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Settling in now, Jack Daniels. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ryan Dull takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Coming to the plate now.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-2.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Realmuto gathers. The throw to first is in time. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miller.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ramirez going back, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Kyle Bearclaw gets the call. Here's the first pitch to him. Matt Kemp comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track. Into the box.
Leading off for Lancaster.
Number 7 is up off the bench.
Now coming into pinch hit, number 7.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 6.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got to hurry, and he's safe. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. Joaquin Benoit is summoned in the toughest situation, a reliever.
Benoit.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation. You can't go to 2 balls because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Here's Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count. Well,
1-1.
Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded. You're already down 1, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Kemp. Gone! It's a grand slam. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a line drive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Jack Daniels.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Digging in, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Ryan Butcher comes on to start the inning, and digging in now, Justin Bohr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit down the line at first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Jake Lamb. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Avisail Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Ready on 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
The batter.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Smoke toward third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your 1 hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet.